D12 on the beat.
All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. The whole you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. The whole you did by me, I jump over it. They will see it. I say they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go away, eat you. And when I feed it will hurt. When I need it will ju. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. The whole you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. The whole you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. They can do what they do, and they can talk all they talk. They can do what they do. Hey, turn the fire the person, Holy Ghost fire the person. Turn the fire the person. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. They will see a koro with a big eyeball. They will see a koro with a small eyeball. They will see a koro with a big eyeball. They will see a koro with a small eyeball. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. Yeah. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say I jump over it. The whole you did by me, I jump over it. All I did was win, 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 win. All I did was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah.
First step taken, and then several steps taken backwards. Let me again commend the Monrovia College, the institution, for producing some of Liberia's finest leaders, professionals, statesmen and women who have served in our country, past and present, and hopefully in the not too distant future. When you look around us and see that in this age of global interpersonal connectivity, there is no place for the devil to rejuvenate. We know exactly what lies behind every devil's mask. As we all know, knowledge is now universal. We see and hear everything. The very things that were taboos are now spoken of and practiced in the open. Posturing can no longer polish our incompetence. Citizens are all now waking up to the reality that the emperor is walking around naked. The deceitfulness and whispers of those at the helm now shine and echo to all quarters and commoners. No more excuses, no more condemnation, no more crap, as we normally say. We as citizens must criticize and leaders must lead. We have become unassuming, victims of information overload. What identifies you as alumni and Liberians in a global community of sovereign nations? As a matter of fact, within the 15 West African countries, where do you rank on the scale of social development and citizens' capacity? Who are we in the forward march, and what culture, identity, or narrative defines us? What are we known for? Are we stagnant because of a missing identity, or are we not a resourceful people? All of the questions above makes a case for our impassibility, but I tell you tonight that we all, whether you are from the shores of Cape Mount to the shores of Cape Palmas, or the forest in Grand Jide to the forest in Bapolu, we must all remain optimistic and dilute the human potential to a single definition. Having pleasure isn't about playing. Liberians may be happy people, but plastered in hedonism. But we are not petty people, or not are we simply happy feet. We are like any other people in the world. We have within us buried the ability to create. And I challenge all of you tonight, alumni of MC, to become creative and innovative. Given the right kinds of leaders who are seasoned in people's involvement, this enclave of a country can export a culture of value and significance that the world around us will get to notice. But it must be understood that effective leaders are not just a batch of people imported from some abstruse location. They rise up from within our ranks. Whoever they are must be a mixture of everything we brewed. Therefore, what they gave us is what we put in them. Until we do better ourselves, we cannot demand better from another. It is only by improving our standards that we can summon the chief we deserve. But we cannot improve a standard if we do not have any. Liberia's immovable state is not due to incompetence of its people. The ability is not our obstacle. We are stuck because we are all scattered. And we are scattered because we lack a unifying symbol to bind us as a people. We didn't fight an external foes for our independence. The solidarity that fosters brotherliness and sisterliness was never harnessed. Each sect is vying for its own vitality. We are scattered and a stuck people because we have never truly reconciled. While it is true that no external force forced us to build a camaraderie amongst ourselves, our own undoing gave us the opportunity to introspect. We allowed a conflict to go to waste. We couldn't find a path beyond the dead end in our time of peace. Our self-inflicted conflict and destruction should have given us a reason to build a scaffolding and move us beyond the hurdle of underdevelopment. But here we are stuck and still bickering. After 15 years of silence from the guns, here we are still struggling to find a solution to move us beyond the place of social stagnation. Here we are still begging. Here we are still focused on self-aggrandizement. We value play over practice. We are theoretical technocrats broken by blame, full of bluff and bloated with all sorts of things. Worst of all, masquerading as masters. That is how we look at it. That brings me to the question, so what? Until and unless our collective uprightness, combined with our personal and collective right standing, which is sufficient to shift our current consciousness as a people to a higher level, who is not imprisoned or until we identify within our ranks the awakened one who is now imprisoned by popularity, by pleasure, by position, by property and prestige, we shall remain stuck. No single individual takes the blame nor has the solution. We as a people must do it together. Believe it or not, Liberia Renaissance is morphing. Don't wait for them to build a scaffold. Do what you can and do what you must. Participate. It is only through our own embrace of whatever identity we assume that we can unstuck ourselves and march toward development, and even onto overdevelopment. We should be the change agent, individually or collectively. I challenge all of us here tonight to go forth and rise up. Rise up to the task of making your environment.
Begin at tunesliberia.com. Exclusively at tunesliberia.com.
D12 on the beat.
If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If nobody chewing your bone, you are nobody. They will know everything about you more than you know yourself. Yeah. They will talk, they will talk, they will talk, just to bring you down. They will spread all your bad news more than they spread your good news. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Oh, see, let them do the talking. See, I will do the bluffing, yeah. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If nobody chewing your bone, you are nobody. If you like it, you can hire your own there, just to make it juicy. If you like, you can pour your own there, just to make it spicy. Spicy. I know you like the cheese and you like the fries too. The fries too. Sugar in the tea, cocoa in the coffee, anything you want to say. If they can talk about Jesus Christ, they can talk about Moses. They can talk about Abraham. Who they can talk about? Yeah. Tell me. And I had to explain it. And I had to justify. And I had to convince you. Please believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If nobody chewing your bone, you are nobody. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it.
Exclusively at tunesliberia.com.
Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it.
Begin at tunesliberia.com.
D12 on the beat.
All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. The whole you did for me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. The whole you did for me, I jump over it. They will see it. I said they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go away with you, and when I feel it with hurt. Oh yeah. When I need it with you. Yes, sir. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. The whole you did for me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. The whole you did for me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. They can do what they do, and they can talk all they talk. They can do what they do. Hey, turn the fire the person, Holy Ghost fire the person. Turn the fire the person. All I do is win, 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 win. All I do is win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. They will see a koro with a BB eyeball. They will see a koro with a small eyeball. They will see a koro with a BB eyeball. They will see a koro with a small eyeball. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say I jump over it. The whole you did for me, I jump over it. All I did was win, 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 win. All I did was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah.